Hello again, everybody. My name is Jeff Jewitt, and I'm coming to you from the downtown studios of Jewitt Guitars in lovely Cleveland, Ohio, which is also the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. On my lap today is an OMC, and the OM, as many of you have come to probably find out by now, is my most popular selling model. It's an orchestra model, and this particular one is a cutaway and has what we call a really nice curvy Venetian cutaway. I've tweaked the OM body shape just a bit to give it a little bit more presence, a little bit more projection, and a little bit more volume. So let me talk a little bit about this guitar and some of the features of it, and then we'll give it a listen. To start out, I've got a really nice Swiss moon spruce top with just a really nice tap tone. This is a good soundboard if you're a fingerstyle player. You can flat pick it. It is a little bit more suited to fingerstyle. I've paired this with my famous or well-known Sinker mahogany back and sides. And this Sinker mahogany comes from logs recovered from the Hudson River. They're probably at least 100 years old, and it's been sitting at the bottom of the Hudson River for probably around 80 years. It was hauled out about, I want to say 5 years ago and brought in here to Cleveland, where it was dried, and then we got it, and then we resawed it into back and sides. Starting up here at the top, I've got an ebony, which is kind of a stripy ebony peg head, and it flows right into this really lovely stripy mahogany fingerboard. And this fingerboard just has some really nice chocolate colors and some dark browns and even some blacks going on it. So it's really colorful and looks very nice with this light German spruce or light Swiss spruce top. I put just small mother of pearl fretboard markers on here, and on this time we did a double flourish at the 12th fret. I also put mother of pearl side dots on the fingerboard, and these really show up if you play under lights or you do any stage performing. It's really easy to map out where your hand needs to be when you're playing the guitar. I've bound this fingerboard in ebony, and I put a nice maple stripe just down the side of it, which flows right into the maple and ebony purfling and binding scheme, which we put on the top and then carried over to the back. I have what I call a pre-OM or pre-war OM backstrip on here. It's a very Martin-esque type of detail, and it adds a nice kind of vintage touch to this otherwise very kind of modern fingerstyle guitar. I've got a one-piece mahogany neck, go-toe 510 tuners with the ebony knobs, 1 3/4 inch spacing up here at the nut, and 2 5/16 down here at the bridge. So you do have ample room down here with the cutaway to do some fingering for playing up on the upper registers of the fretboard. The bridge is also stripy ebony, so it ties in and matches with the fingerboard and the peg head. And on the back of this, we used Brazilian rosewood for the back plate here, or the back veneer. I don't think I've left anything out. Oh, yes I did. I have a curly Ovencall wood rosette bound by black, white, black purfling. And this is just, I'll get a close-up of it at some point. This is a really nice chocolatey brown, which blends in very nicely with the mahogany. And I duplicated that on the back wedge here. So that's about all I can think of, other than, as with all my guitars, I do a very durable, high gloss urethane finish on the back, the sides, and the neck. I do kind of a semi-gloss finish on the neck to make it just play and feel a little bit better. So I think it's probably time we dispense with all the talk and give this thing a listen. The sustain on this thing is just incredible.